Welcome back to our channel.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Learn English with Joynob. Today, you're gonna love this episode. We're talking about past versus present perfect, the tense combo that every learner struggles with.
Seriously, don't skip this. This can change your English instantly. If you've ever paused and thought, should I say I ate or I've eaten? This podcast is made for you.
And trust me, once you understand this, you'll sound more natural than half the people speaking around you. No joke.
Yeah, even native speakers mess this up sometimes, but you won't, not after today.
And don't worry, we won't confuse you with grammar drama. No textbook torture today. Just real English, real examples, and real feelings.
Listen, if you've ever said something and someone corrected you, this episode will save you because these two tenses, they appear everywhere. Stories, interviews, daily talk, everything.
And we're going to break them down so simply that your brain will literally go, oh, so that's how it works.
Yep. By the end of this episode, you'll be using sentences like, I've just finished, I've never seen that, I ate a while ago, without even thinking.
So stay here. Don't even try to leave. You'll miss the best examples.
All right, let's jump in, because this lesson, you're going to remember it forever.
Okay, Jack, let's start simple, but in a way that actually makes sense. Tell me, when do we use past simple?
Super easy. Past simple is for a finished action. The action is done, it's over, it's in the past, boom, gone.
Yes, like I ate breakfast. Breakfast is finished. You're not eating right now. It's done.
Exactly. Past simple always works with clear times too, like yesterday, last night, in 2020, 2 days ago.
But here's the twist, and this is why many people get stuck. Present perfect doesn't like clear times. It's shy.
True. Present perfect never wants you to say a specific time. Instead, it connects the past with now.
Right. It talks about your life, your experiences, or something that just happened. Like, I've eaten. That means you ate sometime before now, and the result is still connected.
Yes, and this is why people sound more natural when they use present perfect correctly. It shows your experience, not just the action.
For example, I've been to India. That means India is part of your life story.
But if you say, I went to India last year, that's past simple, because last year is a finished time. Finished, done, not connected to now.
See? This is not hard. You just need to feel the difference.
And don't worry, we'll help you feel it. Today's episode is going to make you say, okay, now I get it.
Okay, let's test it quickly. If I say, I've just finished my homework, what tense is that?
Present perfect, because it happened recently. And the result is still true now. You're free now.
Yes. And what about I finished my homework yesterday?
Past simple, because yesterday is a clear, finished time. Finished, done, not connected to now.
See? Listener, you're learning already. You can't leave now. We're just getting started.
We'll give more real-life examples in the next part. Stay with us. This gets even easier.
Okay, Jack, let's make this real. Let's show them how past simple and present perfect sound in everyday life, like real conversations, not textbook lines.
Yes, because honestly, when you hear the difference, you remember the difference.
Okay, let's pretend we're friends talking after a long day. I'll start. Hey, Jack, have you eaten yet?
Perfect present perfect example. You're asking about something that matters right now, whether I'm hungry now. So I answer, yeah, I've eaten. I've just finished like 5 minutes ago.
See? That I've just finished is present perfect because it's recent and it still matters now.
But if I say, I ate an hour ago, that's past simple. Why? Clear time, an hour ago. Done.
Okay, next one. Imagine we're talking about travel. I say, Jack, have you ever been to Thailand?
Ooh, yes. Perfect, present perfect. You're asking about my life experience. So I answer, yeah, I've been there twice.
But if Jack says, I went there in 2022, that's past simple because 2022 is a finished time.
Present perfect equals life experience. Past simple equals specific finished trip.
Let's try an achievement example. I say, I've learned a lot this year.
Nice. That shows progress connected to now. You're still learning, still growing. Present perfect.
But if I say, I learned a lot last year, that's past simple because last year is finished.
Simple rule, if the time is finished, use past simple. If the time is not finished or unknown, use present perfect.
Okay, Jack, I'll give you a fun one. I say, Jack, I can't find my phone. I think I've lost it.
Present perfect, because the result is now. You still don't have your phone.
But if I say, I lost my phone yesterday, then we switch to past simple because yesterday is a clear, finished time.
You see, listener, these tenses are not scary. They're actually super logical when you hear them in real situations.
And we're not stopping here. In the next part, we'll give you more real-life examples, more natural reactions, and small tricks that make your English sound smooth and confident.
Trust me, you won't want to miss the next part.
All right, are you ready? Let's go to part 4.
Okay, Jack, now let's go a bit deeper. Let's show them how people actually use these tenses in different situations, not textbook style, real human style.
Yes, because honestly, listener, once you feel the difference, you'll never confuse them again.
All right, let's start with one of the most common situations, talking about activities you just did. Example, I've just woken up. This means the action happened a moment ago and you still feel sleepy now.
Compare that to past simple. I woke up at 7 a.m. That's a clear time, finished, no connection now.
Let's do another. Imagine you're texting your friend, hey, I've finished the assignment. Meaning, it's done now, so maybe you are free now.
But if you say, I finished the assignment last night, that's past simple. Last night is a completed time.
Okay, let's switch. What about when we talk about how many times something has happened? Present perfect loves this. Like, I've watched this movie 3 times.
Yeah, that's present perfect. It talks about your experience up to now. But if I say I watched this movie 3 times last year, that's past simple because last year is finished.
And you can feel the difference, right? One focuses on now, the other focuses on then.
Let's make it even simpler. If the time is not finished, like today, this week, this month, we usually use present perfect. Example, I've drunk 3 cups of tea today. Today isn't finished yet.
But past simple if the time is finished. I drank 3 cups of tea yesterday.
So, listener, next time you're unsure, just ask yourself one question. Is the time finished? If yes, past simple. If no, present perfect.
This one tiny question can change your English forever, seriously.
And we're not done. In the next part, we're going to give you some common mistakes people make and how to fix them easily so you sound confident and natural.
Don't even think about leaving now. We're going to make the next section even simpler.
Okay, ready? Let's move to part 5.
Okay, Jack. Now let's talk about the mistakes people make again and again. These mistakes are so common that even high-level learners do them.
Yes, and today we're fixing all of them. Once you hear these, you'll never make the same mistake again.
Mistake number 1, saying a clear time with present perfect. For example, I've visited Cox's Bazaar last year. That is wrong.
Exactly. Don't use present perfect with last year, yesterday, 2 days ago, in 2015, anything like that. Correct version, I visited Cox's Bazaar last year.
Easy fix, right? If you give a specific time, never use I have.
Exciting. Mistake number 2, using past simple when talking about life experiences. For example, I went in a plane before. That sounds unnatural.
Correct is, I've been on a plane before. Because this is about your experience in your whole life, not a specific day.
Friendly. Mistake number 3, forgetting that present perfect connects to now. People say, I lost my keys. I can't find them. But right now, you still can't find them. So the correct version is, I've lost my keys.
Yes, if the problem is still true, use present perfect. Like, I've broken my phone, meaning it's still broken now.
But if it happened in the past and it's not a problem now, you use past simple. I broke my phone last year, but I fixed it.
Exciting. Mistake number 4, mixing these tenses when telling stories. People say, I've woken up early, and then I went to school, and then I've met my friends. No, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's tense chaos. When telling a story step by step, use past simple only. Correct story, I woke up early, I went to school, I met my friends.
Gentle. Present perfect is not for storytelling. It's for results, experiences, or things connected to now.
Warm. Let's add one more. Mistake number 5. Thinking present perfect is more advanced, so learners use it everywhere. Like, I've seen him yesterday. Nope. Incorrect.
Playful. The correct version is, I saw him yesterday. Past simple, simple, clean, perfect.
Supportive. Listener, once you fix these mistakes, your English becomes instantly clearer and more natural.
Happy. And the best part? You're already improving just by listening to this. Seriously.
Exciting. And in the next part, we're going to practice together using quick examples. You answer, and then we tell you the correct tense. It's super fun and super effective.
Teasing. Come on, don't stop now. You're doing amazing. Let's go to part 6.
Ready? Say 6.
All right, listener, now it's your turn. We'll say a sentence. You decide if it's past simple or present perfect. Then we'll tell you the correct answer.
Yup, think fast. This practice is super powerful.
Curious. First one. I finished my homework. What tense is this?
Smiling, present perfect, because the action is connected to now. Maybe you're free now.
Laughing softly. Next one. I went to the beach yesterday.
Natural, past simple. Yesterday is a clear, finished time.
Playful. Okay, next. I've lost my keys. I can't find them.
Gentle, present perfect. The result is still true now. Keys are still missing.
Happy. You're doing great. Next. I've watched that movie 3 times.
Exciting, present perfect. You're talking about your life experience up to now.
Curious. Another one. I saw him last week.
Laughing, past simple. Last week is a finished time.
Teasing. Okay, next. I've eaten already.
Supportive, present perfect. No time given, and it affects now.
Exciting. Last one for this part. I broke my phone last night.
Smiling, past simple. Last night is a clear, finished time.
Warm. Listener, seriously, look at you. You're answering like a pro now.
Exciting. And next, we're going to give you short, real-life mini conversations you can repeat with us. Super fun and super effective.
Okay, listener, get ready. This part is all about real-life mini conversations. You listen, you repeat, you feel the difference between past simple and present perfect.
And trust me, once you repeat these, you'll start using the correct tense automatically. No thinking, no stress.
All right, here we go. Imagine you're meeting a friend after work. Hey, I've just finished my shift.
And the friend answers, nice. I finished mine 2 hours ago.
See, I've just finished, present perfect. I finished 2 hours ago, past simple. Real life, natural, easy.
Here's another mini scene. You're chatting about travel. You say, I've visited Dubai before. Experience, present perfect.
And your friend says, really? I went there in 2020. Specific time, past simple.
Listener, repeat both lines. It really sticks in your brain.
Okay, next situation. You can't find something. I've lost my wallet.
And your friend goes, oh no, where did you last see it? Where did you last see it? Past simple question.
And you answer, I saw it in my bag yesterday. Past simple, yesterday, but you start with, I've lost because the problem is now.
Here's a fun one. You're talking about a movie. I've watched this movie so many times.
And your friend says, same, I watched it again last night.
See how smooth that sounds? Listener, repeat it with us.
Okay, another real moment. Talking about food. I've eaten already, meaning don't offer me food, I'm full now.
And your friend might say, really? I ate an hour ago. Past simple, because an hour ago is a finished time.
One more mini conversation, very common in daily life. I've never tried sushi.
And your friend replies, what? I tried it last week. You should try it too.
Listener, these are the kinds of sentences native speakers use every day. And now you can too.
And in the next part, we'll give you more mini conversations, but a bit faster, more natural, and perfect for listening practice.
All right, listener, part 8 is speed mode, quick mini conversations, real life English. You listen, you repeat, you feel the difference between past simple and present perfect.
Yep, we're going a bit faster now, just like native speakers talk. Ready? Let's go.
Situation 1, meeting a friend outside. Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Present perfect. Still waiting now.
And the friend says, sorry, I woke up late today.
Past simple. Today is a clear finished event in this context.
Situation 2, talking about books. I've read that book before. It's amazing.
Really? I read it last summer. Past simple. Last summer is finished.
Situation 3, talking about a missing item. I've lost my headphones again.
And your friend asks, again? When did you last use them? Past simple question. Did.
And you answer, I used them in the gym yesterday.
Past simple.
Situation 4, food conversation. I've cooked dinner already.
Nice. I cooked earlier too. Past simple. Earlier is more like finished time.
Situation 5, talking about learning something. I've learned so much this week.
Present perfect. Time is not finished.
And your friend replies, I learned a lot yesterday too.
Past simple. Yesterday.
Situation 6, weekend chat. I've visited my cousins many times.
Experience.
Friend says, I visited them 2 months ago. Past simple, 2 months ago.
Situation 7. Talking about cleaning. I've cleaned my room, finally.
And your friend says, nice, I cleaned mine this morning.
Past simple. This morning is a finished time if the morning is over.
Listener, you're doing so well. These mini conversations train your brain to feel the tenses.
And trust me, this is exactly how natives think. Quick, natural, automatic. You're doing amazing.
Okay, listener, here comes more lightning fast lines. Repeat with us, feel the difference, make it natural.
Yep, let's keep the speed. Ready?
Okay, I've cleaned the kitchen.
Present perfect.
And I cleaned it this morning.
Past simple.
I've opened the windows.
I opened them a minute ago.
I've bought some groceries.
I bought mine yesterday.
I've written the email already.
I wrote one last night.
I've called him 3 times today.
I called him earlier, but he didn't pick up.
I've changed my password.
I changed mine last week.
I've heard that song before.
I heard it at the party yesterday.
I've taken some photos.
I took a bunch last weekend.
I've started a new show.
I started one last month.
I've finished reading that chapter.
I finished mine earlier today.
I've tried this app before.
I tried it when it first came out.
I've met her once.
I met her at a conference in 2021.
I've cleaned my desk.
I cleaned mine last night.
I've checked the weather.
I checked it an hour ago.
Listener, look how smoothly you're repeating these now. Your brain is learning the rhythm.
And trust me, this is exactly how natives think. Quick, natural, automatic. You're doing amazing.
All right, listener, part 10 is here, and we're going even deeper. More natural mini scenes, more quick lines, more real-life English.
Yes, this part focuses on situations people face every single day. Repeat with us. Make it automatic.
Situation. Checking updates. I've updated the app.
I updated mine yesterday.
Situation. Talking about work. I finished my report.
I finished mine last night.
Situation. Talking about a show. I've seen this episode already.
I saw it when it came out.
Situation. Losing something again. I have lost my charger again.
I lost mine this morning.
Situation. Learning something new. I've learned a new phrase today.
I learned a cool one yesterday, too.
Situation. Cleaning. I've washed the dishes.
I washed them earlier today.
Situation. Shopping. I've bought a new bag.
I bought mine 2 weeks ago.
Situation. Meeting someone. I've met him before.
I met him at a wedding last year.
Situation. Phone battery. I've charged my phone.
I charged mine this morning.
Situation. Feeling tired. I've had a long day.
I had a long day yesterday, too.
Situation. Getting ready. I've packed my bag.
I packed mine last night.
Listener, look how naturally you're matching both tenses now. Your brain is literally switching without effort.
Yes! Don't stop, because the next part will take this even further. More natural expressions, more mini scenes, more real-life English.
Welcome to part 11, listener. You're seriously doing great. Let's keep practicing with new situations. Fast, real, and super natural.
Yeah, these are everyday moments that native speakers use without thinking. You'll use them the same way.
Situation. Checking if someone is ready. I've gotten dressed already.
I got dressed a few minutes ago.
Situation. Talking about news. I've heard the update.
I heard it this morning.
Situation. Homework. Chat. I've done my assignment.
I did mine last night.
Situation. Misplacing things. I've misplaced my notebook again.
I misplaced mine last week.
Situation. Trying new things. I've tried this restaurant before.
I tried it last month.
Situation. Planning. I've booked the tickets.
I booked mine yesterday.
Situation. Checking tasks. I've cleaned the fridge.
I cleaned mine earlier today.
Situation. Phone notifications. I've replied to all the messages.
I replied to mine yesterday.
Situation. Improvement. I've improved a lot recently.
I improved a bit last week, too.
Situation. Watching something. I've started this movie.
I started one on Friday.
Situation. Chores. I've swept the floor.
I swept mine this morning.
Listener, look how easily you're repeating these. You're literally training your brain like a native speaker. All right, listener, let's add more mini scenes to part 12. These will feel even more real, like actual daily conversations you hear around you.
Yep, the more you hear these, the more automatic the tenses become. Let's go.
Mini scene 7. Talking about studying. Jack, I've studied for 3 hours today. My brain is tired.
3 hours? Wow. I studied a lot last weekend, but today I've only studied a little.
See the mix?
Last weekend is finished, past simple. Today is ongoing, present perfect. Mini scene 8. Food cravings. I've eaten so much chocolate today.
Same. I ate a whole bar yesterday, but today I've tried to control myself.
Past simple for yesterday, present perfect for actions connected to today. Mini scene 9. Noisy neighbors. I've heard loud music from next door again.
Oh no, I heard it last night too. They've been playing music all week.
Perfect. Past simple event plus present perfect ongoing situation.
Mini scene 10. Cleaning room. I've cleaned my room twice this week.
Really? I cleaned mine on Monday, but I haven't cleaned it since.
Listener, repeat both weekly experience versus a finished day.
Mini scene 11. Getting late. I've missed the bus again.
I missed mine this morning. Since then, I've been walking everywhere.
Notice how Jack uses past simple, then present perfect to show a current habit. Mini scene 12. Playing games. I've played this game so many times.
Same. I played it a lot last month, but I haven't played much this week.
A perfect mix of past habit versus current situation. Mini scene 13. Phone battery. I've charged my phone twice today.
And I charged mine before school, but it's dying again. I've had this problem all week.
Listener, you see how natural this sounds? Mini scene 14. Learning a skill. I've practiced my English speaking a lot recently.
I practiced yesterday too, and I've practiced a little today as well.
That combination makes your English feel alive and real. Mini scene 15. Weekend plans. I've planned something fun for this weekend.
Nice. I planned my weekend last night, but I haven't told anyone yet.
Love the mix. One plan is past, one is still relevant now. Listener, you're absorbing this like magic. Every scene you repeat makes the tense choice automatic.
Welcome to part 13, listener. Now we're moving into slightly bigger, more emotional mini-stories. Real-life moments where people naturally mix past simple and present perfect.
Yes, these are the ones that really train your brain. Let's go.
Story scene 1. Catching up with an old friend. Jack, I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been?
I know. I've been super busy. I traveled to Sylhet last month, and I visited my cousins, and this week, I've been working nonstop.
See that? Past simple for the trip, present perfect for ongoing life updates.
Story scene 2. Dealing with a broken item. Julie, I've broken my umbrella again.
Again? Oh my gosh, Jack. I broke mine 2 days ago during that big rain, but I've bought a new one since then.
Perfect mix. A finished event plus a recent update.
Story scene 3. Talking about school stress. I've had such a stressful week. I've studied every night.
I can imagine. I studied so much last exam season. And since then, I've tried to take things easy, but this week has been tough again.
Listener, hear how life timeline flows naturally with these tenses.
Story scene 4. Weekend plans. I've planned something fun for this weekend.
Oh, really? I went to a concert last weekend, and I've been wanting to go again ever since.
Notice the flow. Past event, present desire.
Story scene 5. Binge watching. Jack, I've finished 3 episodes already today.
Wow. I watched the whole season last month, but I've rewatched a few episodes this week.
Perfect mix of finish time plus ongoing behavior.
Story scene 6. Losing something important. I can't believe it. I've lost my wallet again.
Oh no, I lost mine last year, and I've kept everything super organized since then.
Listener, this is real English rhythm, switching naturally between past events and present effects.
Story scene 7. Eating habits. I've eaten healthy all week.
Really? I ate healthy last month, but this week, I've eaten way too much fast food.
Perfect contrast. Past habit versus current behavior.
Story scene 8. Meeting new people. I've met so many new people at work this month.
Nice! I met a really interesting person last Friday, and I've been talking to her a lot since then.
That combination feels so alive.
Listener, your brain is getting faster with these. These stories help you feel the tenses, not just learn them.
And we can keep building more scenes, deeper stories, or even move into shadowing practice if you want.
Welcome to part 14, listener. Now we're moving into richer mini-stories, the kind that make you feel the grammar naturally, without thinking.
Yes, these scenes sound like real conversations you hear between friends, siblings, coworkers. Super real.
Story scene 1, the big project. Jag, I haven't worked on this project for 3 days now. My eyes are burning.
I get you. I worked on a similar project last month and I struggled so much. But this week, I've been managing my time better.
Past for last month, present perfect for this week. Super smooth.
Story scene 2. Dealing with a broken item. Julie, I've broken my old school teacher at the mall.
No way! I met him in 2018 and he remembered me instantly. I've talked about him so many times since then.
Past simple memory plus present perfect emotional connection.
Story scene 3, the workout journey. I've exercised every day this week.
Wow, I exercised a lot last month, but this week I've been too tired.
Listen how time frames guide the tenses automatically.
Story scene 4. Unexpected surprise. I've received a message from someone I didn't expect.
Really? I got a surprise message last night too, and I've been thinking about it all day.
The mix. One finished moment, one ongoing effect.
Story scene 5, forgetting things. Jack, I've forgotten where I kept my notebook.
I forgot mine yesterday and I've been searching everywhere since this morning.
Perfect tense shift. Finish time, current struggle.
Story scene 6. Food story. I've cooked dinner already, Jack.
Nice! I cooked yesterday too, but I've tried a new recipe today.
Perfect contrast. Finish time, fresh update.
Story scene 7, shopping day. I've bought 3 shirts today.
Wow, I bought clothes last week, but I haven't worn them any yet.
That's exactly how natives talk, connecting past shopping with current life.
Story scene 8. Unexpected visitor. I've just seen a cat sitting on my balcony.
Huh? I saw a cat there last winter, but I haven't seen one since then.
A mix of a new surprise and a past memory.
Story scene 9, feeling grown. I've changed a lot over the years.
Yeah, I changed a lot back in 2020, and since then I've become more confident.
Beautiful combination of past growth and present identity.
Story scene 10. Weekend catch-up. I've visited my grandparents twice this month.
Oh, that's sweet. I visited mine last Friday, and I've been calling them every day since then.
Listener, feel how everything connects smoothly? This is real English rhythm.
And guess what? If you want, we can go even deeper. More stories, more mini scenes, and more natural tense mixing. Welcome to part 15, listener. Now we're diving into even deeper, more emotional mini stories, the kind that make you feel the difference between the tenses without thinking.
Yes, these scenes are richer, more personal, more realistic. Let's jump in.
Story scene 1, life updates after a long gap. Jack, I haven't slept properly this whole week.
I get it. I slept really badly last weekend too, but this week I've tried to fix my routine.
Past event to present change. Very natural.
Story scene 2, a sudden realization. I've realized something. I haven't taken a break in months.
Same here. I took a short break last month, but since then, I've been working non-stop.
Present perfect for ongoing truth, past simple for that one completed break.
Story scene 3, a lost friend reconnects. Jack, you won't believe this. I've just received a message from my childhood best friend.
What? That's amazing. I met my childhood friend 2 years ago, and we've stayed in touch ever since.
Perfect emotional time connection. Past meeting, present bond.
Story scene 4, the home disaster. I've spilled coffee all over my table.
Oh no, I spilled mine yesterday too. And since then, I've kept my cup far away from my laptop.
Listener, this is real life English.
Story scene 5. Big news. I've decided to apply for a new job.
That's huge. I applied for one last year, and I've been thinking about trying again.
Current decision versus past action. Beautiful contrast.
Story scene 6, music and memories. I've listened to this song all day.
Aw, same here. I listened to it last week first, and since then, I've loved it even more.
Past memory and ongoing feeling.
Story scene 7. Small frustration. I've dropped my phone 3 times today.
3 times? I dropped mine last night once, and I've been extra careful today.
Natural tense shifting based on the timeline.
Story scene 8, learning something new. I've learned so much about cooking recently.
Oh, same. I learned a recipe last Friday, and I've tried it twice since then.
Perfect combination, a finished event plus present practice.
Story scene 9. Emotional reflection. I've changed a lot this year.
Yeah, I changed a lot back in 2020, and since then I've become more confident.
Beautiful emotional timeline.
Story scene 10, small achievement. I've saved some money this month.
Nice. I saved a lot last January, and I've been trying to save more recently.
Listener, this is exactly how native speakers mix their tenses, naturally, emotionally, smoothly.
Ready to keep going? We can move into part 16 with even richer stories and more natural practice. Listener, welcome to part 16. Now we're moving into even richer story-style conversations, the kind where the tenses blend beautifully without feeling like grammar.
Exactly. These are real-life moments, emotional, detailed, natural. Let's dive in.
Story scene 1. The unexpected visit. Jack, I've just had a surprise visitor at my house.
Really? Who?
One of my old classmates. I met her in 2019, and we've barely talked since then. But today, I've talked to her for almost an hour.
Past memory, present perfect reconnecting moment. Super real. Story scene 2, the health scare. I felt a little sick today.
Oh no. I felt sick last weekend too, but I've taken better care of myself this week.
Notice how last weekend closes the time, past simple. But this week is ongoing, present perfect.
Story scene 3. Shopping regrets. Jack, I've bought way too many things this month.
Same. I bought a new jacket yesterday, and I've regretted it ever since.
Perfect mix. Yesterday, finished, plus an emotion that continues now.
Story scene 4, the hobby comeback. I've picked up painting again recently.
Really? I painted a lot when I was younger, but I haven't painted anything this year.
This shows past habit versus current life beautifully.
Story scene 5. The emotional change. I've become more patient these days.
Yeah, I became more patient during the pandemic too, and I've stayed that way ever since.
Past simple event to present perfect personality change.
Story scene 6, a long-term challenge. I've struggled with time management this month.
I hear you. I struggled a lot in college, but I've improved so much since then.
The story flows because the tenses fit the timeline perfectly.
Story scene 7. The food adventure. I've tried 3 new restaurants this week.
Whoa, I tried a new one last Friday, and I've wanted to go back ever since.
Finished day versus ongoing desire. Spot on.
Story scene 8, tech disaster.
I've reset my phone by accident.
What? Oh gosh. I reset mine last year and I've backed up everything regularly since then.
That is a perfect past simple plus present perfect balance.
Story scene 9. Emotional reflection. I've grown a lot this year.
Same. I grew a lot in 2021, and I've continued improving ever since.
Listener, can you hear how natural that timeline feels?
Story scene 10. Catching someone up. I've done so many things this morning.
Nice. I did a lot yesterday too, but today I've taken it slow.
Real-time contrast. Finished versus ongoing.
Stop and think. Listener, look how beautifully you follow these now. You're not just learning, you're feeling the language.
And if you want, we can keep building even deeper stories, or move into part 17 with more interactive practice.
Listener, welcome to part 17. Now we're getting into rich, story-like dialogues that feel real, not robotic, not textbook. Just daily life English with perfect tense switching.
Yep, these are the kinds of conversations you hear in cafes, on calls with friends, super natural and super useful.
Story scene 1. The emotional phone call. Jack, I've called you 3 times today. You didn't pick up.
I know. I was sleeping. I slept really late last night, but today, I've tried to catch up on rest.
That mix, last night versus today. Perfect balance.
Story scene 2. The busy morning. I've done so many chores this morning. I've cleaned, I've cooked, I've organized everything.
Wow. I did a lot yesterday too, but today, I haven't done much yet.
Listener, this shows how one day ends and another day continues.
Story scene 3. The travel update. Jack, I've traveled to 3 new cities this year.
That's amazing. I traveled a lot last year, but this year I've stayed home more.
Notice how the timeline decides the tense.
Story 4. Dramatic mistake. I've spilled water on my keyboard again.
Oh no. I spilled juice on mine 2 years ago, and I've been paranoid ever since.
Past event, long-term present perfect feeling.
Story scene 5. Personal growth. I've become more confident lately.
I became more confident during my college years, and I've developed even more this year.
Emotional timeline. Beautiful use of both tenses.
Story scene 6. I've found my old diary.
You won't believe it, Jack. I've found my old diary.
What? I lost mine years ago, but I've kept my new ones super safe.
Past loss, present behavior.
Story scene 7. Crazy day. Jack, I've dealt with so many problems today.
Same. I dealt with a lot last week too, but today, I've managed things better.
Listener, this is exactly how people mix past events with current feelings. Story scene 8. Phone drama. I've cracked my phone screen.
Oh no. I cracked mine in 2021, and I've used a protector ever since.
That is a real English rhythm.
Story scene 9. Amazing news. Jack, I've finally finished my project.
Yes, I finished mine 2 days ago, and I've relaxed ever since.
Short past event, ongoing present result. Perfect.
Story scene 10. Long friendship. I've known him for years.
Same. I met my childhood friend in 2010, and we've stayed close since then.
Beautiful past moment, long present connection.
Listener, look how deeply you're understanding these now. This level of mixing tenses is exactly what makes you sound natural.
And if you want, we can continue with part 18, even deeper stories and more expressive dialogue.
Listener, now we're going into even deeper, more cinematic mini stories, the kind that sound like real conversations between close friends.
Yes, these ones feel like real life. Emotions, memories, updates, all mixed naturally with both tenses.
Story scene 1, the emotional confession. Jack, I've cried twice today. It's just been a lot.
Ah, Julie, I cried last weekend too. But this week, I've tried to take things slow and breathe more.
Notice how one moment is a finished memory and the other is a current emotional state.
Story scene 2. Reconnecting with family. I've talked to my mom 3 times this week.
That's sweet. I talked to her last month when she visited me, and I've missed her a lot since then.
Past simple visit to present perfect emotion.
Story scene 3, unexpected discovery. You won't believe it, Jack. I found a letter I wrote to myself years ago.
No way! I wrote something like that in 2015, and I've thought about it many times since.
That's the perfect timeline shift. Old moment to ongoing reflection.
Story 4. The habit change. I've stopped drinking soda recently.
Really? I stopped drinking it last year, and I've felt much better since then.
Past decision, present perfect result.
Story scene 5, a powerful realization. Jack, I've learned something important about myself this year.
Same. I learned something big during my internship, and I've remembered it ever since.
Real self-growth, so natural with both tenses.
Story scene 6. Something scary. I've heard strange noises in my house today.
Oh no, don't say that. I heard weird noises last night too, and I've been paranoid all morning.
Past scare versus present mood. Perfect flow.
Story scene 7, talking about goals. I've tried to stay consistent with my goals this month.
You're doing great. I tried to stay consistent last year too, and I've improved a lot since then.
Past attempt, present perfect progress.
Story scene 8. A surprise from the past. Jack, I've just remembered something embarrassing from school.
Same. I remembered one last night, and I've been laughing about it since morning.
Past event, ongoing reaction.
Story scene 9, feeling proud. I've completed so many tasks today, I feel proud.
Nice. I completed a big task last week, and I've felt motivated ever since.
Time connection, finished last week versus emotions lasting now.
Warm, story 10. Old friendships. I've known him since childhood.
Same. I met my childhood friend in 2010, and we've stayed close since then.
Beautiful past moment, long present connection.
Listener, look how powerful these story scenes are. They make you understand tenses in a real, emotional way.
And if you want, we can continue to part 19 with even deeper, dramatic.
Listener, welcome to part 19. Now we're stepping into even more dramatic, funny, and heartfelt story-style conversations. These sound like real people, real emotions, real English.
Exactly. These are the kinds of stories that stick in your mind and teach you the tenses without you even realizing it.
Story scene 1, the mystery message. Jack, I've just received a message from a number I don't recognize.
Ooh, seriously? I got a weird message last month too, and I've wondered about it ever since.
Present surprise, past memory, present reaction, natural rhythm.
Story scene 2, the emotional moment. I've thought about taking a break from everything lately.
I took a break last winter, and I felt much stronger since then. Maybe you should too.
Emotional timeline blending perfectly.
Story scene 3, embarrassing situation. Jack, I've spilled tea on my white shirt. Again.
I spilled coffee on myself 2 days ago, and I've laughed about it ever since.
Listener, this is how people talk about funny disasters.
Story scene 4, reconnecting with an old hobby. I've started reading again this month.
Nice. I read a lot last summer, but I haven't read much this year.
Past season versus present goal. So smooth.
Story scene 5, emotional honesty. I've been feeling overwhelmed these days.
I felt overwhelmed last year too, and I've understood myself better since then.
Listener, hear how the past simple anchors the moment while present perfect carries the feeling into now?
Story scene 6, Forgotten Memories. Jack, I've remembered something important. I never sent that email.
I forgot to send an email last week too, and I've been stressed about it all week.
Past slip-up to ongoing stress. Classic real-life English.
Story scene 7. Fun weekend talk. I've had such a relaxing weekend so far.
Nice! I had a relaxing weekend last month, and I've wanted another one since.
Perfect example of past event versus present desire.
Story scene 8, The Lost and Found. I've lost my headphones again. I swear they walk away.
I lost mine during a bus ride last year, and I've kept them in a zip bag ever since.
Past trauma to present habit.
Story scene 9. Personal progress. I've become much more organized recently.
Same. I became organized after college, and I've improved even more this year.
Smooth timeline blend. Perfect.
Story scene 10, Surprise discovery. Jack, I found an old photo album.
Aw, I found mine 2 years ago, and I've kept it on my desk since then. It makes me smile every day.
Past discovery to ongoing emotional connection.
Listener, these stories help your brain feel the language. You're not memorizing, you're absorbing.
And if you want, we can keep going into part 20. Even more creative, deeper, funnier, more expressive scenes.
Listener, welcome to part 20. We're going into even more expressive mini-stories. More drama, more humor, more emotion. This is where your English truly upgrades.
Yep, these scenes feel like real conversations between close friends. Smooth, natural, and full of life.
Story scene 1, The Emotional Surprise. Jack, I've just opened a gift from my sister, and I'm literally crying.
Oh, that's so sweet. I opened a gift last month too, and I've kept it near my bed ever since.
Present moment, plus past memory, plus present emotional effect. Beautiful flow.
Story scene 2, The Job Update. I've applied for 2 jobs this week.
Nice. I applied for one last year, and I've wanted to try again ever since.
Past attempt versus current motivation. Perfect mix.
Story scene 3, Awkward encounter. Jack, I've seen my ex today. Unexpectedly.
Oh, wow. I saw mine 4 months ago, and I've avoided that place ever since.
Listener, you know this one feels real.
Story scene 4, The Creative Burst. I've written 3 pages of my story today.
That's awesome. I wrote a story last year, and I've wanted to continue it since then.
Past project, present desire to finish.
Story scene 5, The Scary Moment. Jack, I heard something fall in the kitchen. I'm scared to check.
I heard a noise last night too, and I've been paranoid since morning.
Classic real-life fear.
Story scene 6, Big Realization. I've realized I need to take better care of my health.
Same. I realized the same thing last year too, and I've been trying really hard ever since.
Smooth emotional timeline.
Story scene 7, Shopping drama. I've ordered something online. Again.
I ordered so much stuff last month, and I've regretted half of it since then.
Teasing tone. Listener, tell me this doesn't sound like a real friend conversation.
Story scene 8, Food temptation. I've eaten too much today. I feel so heavy.
Same. I ate way too much last weekend, and I've been trying to eat light this week.
Past mistake to present correction.
Story scene 9, Rediscovering old things. Jack, I found my old sketchbook.
Oh, I found mine 2 years ago, and I've kept it safely ever since.
Simple, natural shift of time frames.
Story scene 10, Personal change. I've become much more organized these days.
Yeah, I became more organized after my internship, and I've stayed that way since.
Listener, this is exactly how real English emotions flow.
You're doing amazing. Every part is making your English more natural, automatic, and expressive. Listener, if you're still here with us, we just want to say, wow, you've stayed through so many parts, so many stories, so many examples, and you've understood past simple and present perfect in the most natural way possible.
Seriously, you didn't just learn the tenses. You felt them. You lived through real conversations, real emotions, real situations. And that's how real English works.
And trust me, most learners never get this deep, but you did. You followed every mini scene, every funny moment, every emotional update, and now your English sounds more natural than ever.
And the best part is, you can use all of these in your daily life. Talking to friends, writing messages, telling stories, sharing updates. It'll flow from you like native speakers.
And remember, you can always come back to practice again. Repeat the lines, shadow the dialogues, and your fluency will keep growing.
We're proud of you, really.
Thank you for learning with us, and thank you for staying till the end.
And hey, if you want more episodes, more tenses, more real-life English, you know where to find us.
This is Learn English with Joynob signing off for today.
Take care, listener, and keep practicing. You've got this.